Hello, my name is Marina Kiova and I'm a piano teacher. Today I'll tell you about the staff, when and how it appeared. You'll also understand why the notes have exactly these names, who and when gave them. Let's begin. The staff. The notes are written on the staff. With them we can play musical pieces. The notes are the letters in the music. If we know them, we can read many interesting stories written with beautiful sounds. During the antiquity, there was no notation because the staff was invented later in the Middle Ages. That's why there are just a few musical works from this period. Instead of notes, signs, called neumes, were written above or below the text of the song. However, they were not very accurate because they only showed if the singer would have to move his voice up or down and approximately how high is the pitch. It was not clear from the neumes what the note was. This was very hard for the singers. There was necessity of better way to notate the music and it happened in the Middle Ages. The oldest musical works that reached us are religious because the monks first discovered the notes. This is perfectly understandable as they have had access to letters and education, living under the protection of the thick stone walls of the great Catholic monasteries where were kept ancient manuscripts and Bibles survived by fires and time. The monks had the impression that if they choose a sign that has constant frequency, they will easily and accurately find the others using it. They chose the note G, perhaps because of its average high, suitable for singing for everyone. They marked it with the letter G, and after the monks that copied books were adding ornaments, it became the modern treble clef. Extremely great is the credit of the Italian monk Guido d'Arezzo, who in the 11th century created the predecessor of today's staff. This monk did draw a straight line after the letter G that corresponds to the tone G. Later, the lines became four, and on and between them he moved the neumes that stood above or below the text of the song. Since each line corresponded to a given tone written in front of it, the reading of the musical works was much more accurate. Over time, the neumes were written as squares, white or black, according to the length of the tone, and later became today's oval shape of notes. They received the name note, translated from the Latin word for sign. The role of the monk and music theorist Guido d'Arezzo has grown as he has made notes easier to sing. Instead of the one letters C, D, E, F, G, A, H, he gave the syllables ut, re, mi, fa, sol, la. These were the first syllables of the hymn for Saint John the Baptist, in which the monks pray for the saint to keep their voices healthy. Initially, there were only 6 syllables because C was missing and added later, and ut was replaced by the more euphonic do. Here is the meaning of the note names translated from Latin: do, Lord; re, matter; mi, miracle; fa, the 7 planets; sol, sun; la, Milky Way; si, heaven. I hope that this lesson was interesting and useful for you. Please watch our next lesson in which I'm going to tell you about the main parts of the staff and the notes. Till next time, goodbye!